The Nevilles might have just tucked into their Christmas turkey, but brothers Gary and Phil have already kickstarted the first family argument that rings tradition every year. Gary Neville took to social media to call out his brother Phil after ignoring him on FaceTime. The Neville brothers had an extensive playing career, often together at Manchester United, where they made a total of 983 appearances. But despite turning out for arguably the biggest club in the world, they both are still partial to some brotherly fights. On Twitter, Phil said, "I wonder if everyone can be nicer to each other this year like everyone is today? The world would be a much better place to live and enjoy." Gary hit back, "You've just ignored me on FaceTime." While in good jest, this has not been the only time when the Neville brothers have clashed. In fact, back in 2005, when Phil moved to Everton, Gary even helped the transfer along after his brother fell down the pecking order at Old Trafford. Speaking on Jamie Carragher's Greatest Game podcast, Phil said, "I was with Gary one day, and I said this is happening, and Gary being Gary, he literally picked up his phone and rang Sir Alex straight away, and within 10 minutes we were sat in his front room. Literally, Gary wasn't my teammate, he became my brother, the protective one around me. He just took me straight to Sir Alex's house, and at that time we decided it was the best thing. I had a cup of tea, a piece of cake, and we spoke about the next stage of my career, and literally came out of his house and I was no longer a United player. Ultimately, it was probably Gary that instigated the final bit. My dad was away on holiday with my mum, and he literally picked up the phone and rang the boss, and said, 'Right, we need to talk, Phil wants to talk,' and within an hour, Gary had got me a move to Everton." Thank you for watching our videos. Subscribe to our channel to get notifications when we post newest videos. Thank you and goodbye.